to Coast Live. Traditional ways of selling homes have become increasingly less effective in today's market. In fact, 3/4 of home sellers say they don't get what they want for their home. But there are some simple tips to avoid losing money. David Nygaard of David Nygaard Properties joins us now to explain. Good to see you. It's been a while.
I know. It's great to be back.
So these mistakes that people are making, this isn't good because it's got to be an easy fix, right?
Yep, they leave money on the table because they fail to follow certain steps.
Okay, so let's go down the list.
Yep.
What do we have first?
So the first one is failing to really understand why they're selling. I think that people need to really think through what are their main goals and why. And if they can figure out why, then they can negotiate better and get a better value. I think also if maybe you're selling because of a divorce or maybe a forced situation, you want to keep that to yourself. You don't really want to share that with with people. So you want to know why and what your goals are. Are you going to get the most money? Are you trying to get out of the house the quickest? Things like that.
That's a good point, because if somebody says and they make it public that they're going through a divorce, then all the other realtors are going to know, they're motivated, they just want to get rid of this house, they'll take next to nothing for it.
Exactly.
So good point.
Yep.
All right.
So the second one is then not preparing the house properly for people to see. So the average person that's shopping is going to see 15 to 20 houses, and you also often don't get to see the things that they're going to notice. And so bring in that expert to come in, look at the house, and really evaluate what things need to be fixed, what's the best way to stage it, and those things really bring value to the
So maybe bring a friend with you with a good eye.
An agent is actually trained to do that.
Or an agent, or both.
Or an agent.
Or both.
Because a friend often they may be great at decorating, but they're not sure what the other 15 or 20 houses are going to look like.
Good point. And then now, I know a lot of this is virtually, so definitely you want to make sure that you see everything that's going on.
Staging is very important.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Next up.
So I think the next thing is just selling too hard during the showings. You know, a lot of times people have open houses, but only 1% of houses sell at open houses. And so, yeah, only 1%. So there's other ways to really sell the property and not try to push for those open houses.
So why is that homes aren't selling during an open house? You would think that'd be the perfect time.
Well, you would think so, but people don't get a chance to see multiple houses in that process. And a lot of times, it's neighbors kind of coming in.
Right.
And so you really want to, you're not really getting the right process.
Good point. People just want to see what the inside of your house looks like. A lot of curiosity.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Now, this is probably the most important. Signing a long-term agreement without any kind of written performance guarantee. There's a lot of agents that don't want to guarantee their performance. They want to lock you into a long-term contract, and they don't really want to perform. And do you know that roughly 75% of people will not hire the same agent they used the last time they bought a house? And the main issue is communication, pushing them too hard on price, things like that. And so if you get into a long-term contract, you can't get out of it. So make sure you get an escape clause on your contract with an agent, and make sure you get performance guarantees.
Yes. All right, we got a few more.
Okay, a couple more. Making it difficult for buyers to get information. That's the same thing with kind of the open house idea. If you want to have 24-hour information available to clients who are looking for houses. And so there's great systems to make sure that those properties and the information is out and available to you.
Okay. And finally?
Finally, failing to obtain a pre-approved mortgage. Now this kind of sounds probably counterintuitive, but the idea, if you're selling your house, you're probably going to want to buy a house. And you want to be prepared to move into that new house as soon as your old house is sold.
The timing,
because that's the challenge. I mean, that's really the challenge today is do you want to get stuck with two homes or none at all? And now I actually have a program for that. We do a guarantee. So if you don't sell your house, I'll buy it. If you want to buy a new house, I'll buy yours so you can buy one of my listings.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
All right, guys, you heard what he said. I think that's worth a call. There's his information on the screen at David Nygaard Properties. Wow.
Free report. We have a free report. Please call the number and we'll send that report to you.
That's great information. Thank you so much for being here today.
I appreciate it.
Good to see you.